unboxing is from Penguin Random House. They are actually the distributor. I believe the books are from Candlewick Press. And all these books are out May 19th. Okay, so let's get started. A lot of typing material. And it is 2 picture books. Let's start with the first one. And it is called Ronan and the Mermaid, A Tale of Old Ireland. It's by Marianne McShane, illustrated by Jordi Solano. McShane, that's a good Irish name. And this looks like a sort of a retold folk tale. And it has really sort of like a mythology type feel to the illustrations, which I really like. And I even like how the font kind of emulates kind of like a classic. I like the serif on it. It really just feels kind of epic and classic. And so it is by Candlewick Press. Thank you. And here we see sort of a hint of a tale related to the ocean and this ring and a starfish. I like that the title page gives you kind of a clue. And here you have sort of that really old-fashioned, you know, the way they used to decorate old books when they were all like hand-painted, hand-printed and hand-painted. I think that's a really lovely touch. And so this is a story about a monk who finds a boy. And there's a legend of a mermaid who has been perhaps the reason why this boy got rescued from the ocean, it sounds like. And it's a tale of kindness, music, and longing. I guess also Catholicism. And so here's the boy, and he talks about being rescued. Oh, and he gets a ring. So it's sort of like a communication device if you need help, like a, you know, like a superhero, like the comic, like the DC comic, you know. But oh, and then here is the boy, and looks like, yeah, I'm not quite sure. So anyway, looks like a really interesting story that probably most of us have not heard about. And here's the author's note about this actual monastery. And the basis for this medieval chronicle that also is a folk tales. But so anyway, sort of like a new classic, something to add to folk tales from Ireland. And then the second book is Brian Wildsmith's Animal Gallery. And, you know, I have this thing where I love it when someone's last name kind of indicates what they're all about. And so here you have someone whose last name is Wildsmith. And Smith can be related to, like, blacksmithing usually, I think, is the derivative of where it comes from. But it also could be, like, goldsmithing or silversmithing. But in this case, I'm thinking of it as wordsmithing. So here's a guy whose name is built in, like, sort of wild wordsmithing. And here he has a book about wild animals, I'm assuming. The book is called Animal Gallery. So let's see if my thing about last names portending future careers is correct. And here you have end papers that just look like beautiful wallpaper. And so this is a book to discover, oh, you know what it is? It's those collective nouns that describe groups of animals. I really like that. I actually saw a goose family yesterday at the Brookline Reservoir. It was like 3 goslings, a goose, and a gander. And I was like, what do you call it? Do you call it a family of geese? It's a goose family? And then I looked it up and it was like, oh, a gaggle of geese. And that made me think of these exact descriptors for animals, which are, I don't know, they're always kind of playful too. Like, I don't know who gets to invent them way back when, but, you know, that would have been the best job ever, right? So here you have beautiful artwork. Excuse me, it's allergies. And sort of this evocative, but actual, true, you know, collective noun descriptors. And it's just a great way to introduce kids to animals and to the English language, and also, you know, just has the playfulness. An ambush of tigers. Okay, so that is, you know, not, is that a positive, you know, collective noun? Does they give tigers a bad name, I wonder? A glide of flying fish, that's just so descriptive. A sloth of bears, I mean, I don't know. Bears are not that inactive. A pandemonium of parrots, I like that alliteration. A prickle of hedgehogs. They almost feel like someone got to make them up, but I think these are actually all true. But let's see if there's an endnote that says no, I did not make these up. These are actual collective nouns. Okay, so no. So Brian Wildsmith is a British painter. So he's someone who appreciates language. So anyway, again, these wonderful books are out May 19th, which is soon, and I hope that you enjoy them and get a chance to look at them. I know many of us, our public libraries are not open right now during the COVID pandemic, but I hope you get your hands on them somehow. Yeah, I have a policy. I don't really like to show every page or read it just because of copyright. But anyway, this is just, I guess, for the to be read list.